Drive ignition.
This is Actar's Reviews, from anime to figures and beyond. Time. With both KaiserGreymon and MagnaGarurumon assembled before me, it's time to unite the 20 spirits of fire, ice, wind, wood, earth, light, darkness, thunder, metal, and water into the Legendary Warrior Susanoomon. Basically, the transformation process consists of taking the KaiserGreymon base body and attaching various armor pieces from both figures to it. Susanoomon does not utilize the MagnaGarurumon base body at all, so we'll be putting him off to the side. Without further ado, Ancient Spirit Evolution! Ancient Spirit Evolution! Finally, a figure that I've been waiting ages to complete my mega level Digimon figure collection, the Legendary Warrior Susanoomon, named after the Japanese Shinto god Susano. For a Digimon that's basically a mishmash of parts from both KaiserGreymon and MagnaGarurumon, Susanoomon pulls it off magnificently and is able to look unique and appear significantly different from both MagnaGarurumon and KaiserGreymon at the same time. In fact, when I first watched Digimon Frontier almost 10 years back, when it actually aired on my local channel dubbed in Chinese, I didn't even realize that. As you can see, he has heads of KaiserGreymon and MagnaGarurumon on his left and right hands respectively, a brilliant throwback to one of my all-time favorite Digimon, Omegamon. The gigantic ring on his back is very reminiscent of some sort of holy being, and the combination of the three primary colors, red, blue and yellow, just make for a visually stunning and striking figure. Articulation in this mode is great because it isn't limited by much of the armor. The arms can move forwards and back, in and out. The head can rotate side to side. The arms can rotate just below the shoulders. His elbows do bend and there's a double elbow joint. His wrists do turn and his fingers can move in and out. He does have a really nice waist joint that can rotate left and right. His legs can move forwards and backwards, in and out. His knees do bend 90 degrees and his feet do move slightly forwards and backwards and slightly side to sides, but it is pretty limited by his shin armor. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what about this mess of remaining parts? Do not fear, these parts are used and do combine into something quite awesome. Presenting Susanomon's main weapon, Zero Arms Orochi. It's capable of deploying a ginormous beam sword when Susanomon uses his Ama no Habakiri / Slash of Heavenly Wings attack. Alright, I have to admit that the weapon does look like a cluster of random armor parts, but I do have to give the designers credit for not only thinking of a use for all the extra armor pieces, but for also being able to make it look like a decent and quite intimidating weapon. And considering the fact that the toy is practically 100% show accurate, I have absolutely no complaints. Some interesting background information regarding the names. Orochi is a mythological 8-headed Japanese dragon that was slain by Susano. And if you take a closer look, the ornamental hits on KaiserGreymon's armor now represent the 8 hits of the legendary dragon that the weapon is named after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just lost for words as to how amazing it is that they managed to incorporate the mythology into the design. The provided stand allows you to display a Zero Arms Orochi by itself, or you can get Susanomon to wield it by pulling his visor down and getting his hands to hold on to the handles. The resultant sight is just beyond phenomenal. In conclusion, I am simply head over heels in love with this figure / sets of figures. Now it just might be the nostalgia in me talking, but I really think that it has a myriad of things going for it, from the character design to the intricacy of the figure itself to the build quality. It's just a really outstanding figure overall. KaiserGreymon and MagnaGarurumon are great toys by themselves, but they truly shine when both of them are combined together as Susanomon. But, and those of you who have already seen my previous 2 videos will know what's coming, this figure was a Japan-only release and exceedingly hard to find. I suspect that it's not only due to its limited release, but also because they are figures of the series 2 Mega Level Digimon and feature one kick-ass gimmick. So, the Zacks are saying, see you guys in the next episode.